welcome back to the Out of the Ordinary Friends podcast. I am Andrew, and
Out of what?
Out of the Ordinary Friends.
There you go.
I said it right.
No, you didn't. You stuttered.
All right, redo. I'm just kidding. And we have Zach, Michael, and Alex.
The mic didn't really pick that up. Could you say it again?
Michael, Zach, Alex. How you doing?
Peppiest intro ever.
Yeah.
I'm doing good. Doing all right.
I mean, I'm clearly doing better than you. Jeez,
I'm doing fine.
Did you just come back from a funeral? Like,
No.
What's going on?
No.
He just came out of the shower, so now he's all zen.
And it's
and
just his
relaxed.
character.
Yeah,
you know?
I can go to bed.
Yep.
But wait, when you get out of the shower, you can go to bed.
I don't know. Well, now that we turned off the air circulation machine.
But like, if the fan was on,
probably.
really?
I don't
Shower
know about
wakes
bed,
me
but I
up.
could probably just go to sleep.
Even if
a
you're like
big nap.
dripping wet, and just go on to bed.
No,
and-
I dry myself.
If I'm dripping wet, I can go to bed.
you can go to bed in any condition, honestly.
Yeah, I call that a talent.
On fire? I'll go to bed. Take a nap. I'll probably be out by then.
I think that's dying on one fire.
That was a yawn, folks.
Or a scream of death.
Or
Oh.
a Yeti.
Scream of death. How have you been, though?
Good.
Andrew?
This is Andrew's episode.
Good.
Let him host.
I am hosting. I'm letting my guests speak.
Oh, okay.
If you want me to host, then shit, I'm gonna say whatever I want.
I've been doing pretty good.
Good.
How about you?
Good. I've been doing good too.
Yeah. Anything interesting happened this week?
No. I mean, I went to school and I came home.
That's it. That's all you did?
I did that like 3 times this week.
Shit.
How's it getting out of the house, though? Pretty nice, right?
No.
Why?
Why would that be nice?
You see other people.
I don't like
See
it.
the sights. See
Andrew,
the town.
you had a 13-hour day this week.
Oh yeah.
How was that?
Good. Wasn't as bad.
Really?
I think it was because I had nothing to do. I wasn't like, oh god, I gotta do this assignment. It was just, I'm just gonna wait until that comes, and it was very nice.
Wow.
What was your longest break?
3.5 hours.
Dude, you can watch Return of the
That's not
King
right.
non-extended in that time.
I know.
Are you going to do that?
No.
Oh.
No.
You should do
I
that.
catch up on my shows.
Yeah. Andrew's got like 20 hours left on Orange is the New Black.
Nah. Erased.
No, he finished it.
I
Oh, you
brought that
did?
to 0.
Jeez,
You finished
it's
it.
been a week.
I know.
God.
You know what he's
You
watching
must.
now? You know what he's watching
Breaking
now?
Bad?
What are you watching now?
I'm not watching Breaking Bad. I probably should though.
What are you doing?
I'm watching The Boys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What episode are you on?
Oh shit. I don't know. I actually don't know. I think I'm on the 4th one.
Fourth one?
Okay.
Yeah, I am.
You haven't started though.
No, I have not. That confused me.
I thought you meant the series for a second. I'm like,
Oh,
wait,
no.
what?
No.
Daft?
But how do you like it so far?
I like it. It's good. Or no, it's great.
Thank you.
It is great.
Thank you.
We'll have to see what happens at the end.
You want us to just tell you what happens?
I believe you owe me an apology.
I don't owe you an apology because I already, when you asked me about it, I said yes. I've been planning on watching that, and apparently that went right out the other ear.
Did.
And you just kept harassing me. Hey, watch Boys Net, like actually touching and pushing me. Like, hey, stop it, please.
Yeah.
He's such a harasser.
I just need him to watch it.
Why?
It's a jump on conversation. He's gonna miss it and he's gonna get spoiled somewhere.
No, I'm pretty good at keeping away from spoilers. And
That's
then
good.
usually if I get spoiled, it fuels the fire.
The fire for what?
Fire for what?
Keep watching. Because usually a spoiler won't spoil everything. It'll spoil like one minor detail.
So then he
And
has
then I
to
get
get
hooked.
to that
It's like,
point.
how does that happen?
That's true. In a way, it does spoil things, but like in the way you want to see how it all folds up.
I saw like one spoiler, but it was so like minor, and it was literally like 5 seconds. So it's like nothing was really
In
spoiled.
the episodes you've already seen.
Yeah,
What was it?
I'm not gonna say.
Spoiler.
Oh.
Go ahead and say it.
Are we
Okay, now I
already?
can say.
Are we already diving into Andrew's like section?
Yeah, I'll talk
His
about other
segment?
things.
Oh, okay. Just want to make sure.
Yeah. The thing in episode 1 where Homelander shoots down the ship or the plane.
Mm-hmm.
That was I saw that before, but I already knew they were bad, so that didn't really spoil anything.
Mm-hmm.
But when I saw through the episodes that I've seen, Homelander, ooh, top rate villain.
Right? It's pretty good.
Yes, love.
But he's a hero. How is he the villain?
Extra spoilers. they're not the heroes. Turns out they bad people.
But no, they're heroes, Andrew.
No,
They're heroes.
They're the corporate heroes. They're bad people.
Exactly, they're good. They're like SpongeBob.
How
Ronald
like
McDonald.
SpongeBob? Or Ronald McDonald, yeah.
They are like SpongeBob. I never thought of that.
Exactly.
How is like SpongeBob?
I don't know.
He destroys the town half the time.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's true.
if you actually like have paid attention to how many times he destroys Bikini Bottom, like he's a menace.
When does he
should be
when
in
does he
jail.
destroy it like all by himself? Like he's not trying to stop plankton or something.
Like anytime he tries to learn how to boat, oh my god!
Right.
All
Half
of
the
those
town is-
episodes,
You're right.
The
Remember
one
when-
where they have the butterfly.
Yeah.
Oh
Remember when
yeah.
he
He was
one
the
with the
hall
I don't
monitor.
even know what it's called, but it's the giant worm one.
Oh yeah. When Sandy's
Yeah.
trying to wrangle.
Remember when he's the
people.
hall monitor and he's directing traffic? And they all
Yeah, he
collide into
causes
each other.
so much like collisions.
Yep.
SpongeBob's a villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Like Alex.
Yep. You are a villain. A villain with a haircut and a mustache now.
Yeah.
You have
Looking
like
pretty
an
fly.
evil villain mustache right now. Like if it was just slightly longer at the ends, it would be curled.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go for that though.
Damn.
You're just going for the big stash.
Even if you could, would you do it?
No way. I've seen people with that. It looks. It
Oh,
won't
that's a
fit.
deal breaker for you.
It won't fit me. I don't think it fits
doesn't
me.
look that
You won't know
bad.
till you try.
I've tried it before
Really?
in the bathroom,
Oh.
and then
But
I'm
how
like,
long was it? Was it just like the little like? tick?
well, it kind of went down like to here, right? And I was just like, let's see what the. Nope. So
Yeah,
I
but
just
you gotta
trimmed
get
it up.
the wax and
Yeah,
do
gotta
the
get
whole
longer.
thing.
Long thing.
Oh man, I just don't see
You
anything.
have to get it to come out like 2 inches past your face.
No, that looks so stupid though, and I look like an idiot.
No, well,
You ask
Well,
Andrew, that's what
what does that mean? What does that mean?
I mean, a lot of us would say you look like one now. But
Idiot.
that's, I'm just kidding. You look great.
I've been called a professional idiot.
By,
That sounds familiar. I definitely didn't say it.
by
Who
what,
said it?
your boss?
Yeah,
Oh,
coworker
Dang.
actually.
Oh.
Professional okay.
Idiot. Professional idiot.
so now there's tension at work, huh?
A little bit.
Yeah. Damn.
Sometimes.
You should make more friends.
I have a lot of friends at work. A lot.
Yeah, Alex gets out of the house. He has
Couple-
so many friends.
Couple enemies,
Yeah.
but that's fine.
I'd say Andrew has more enemies
Superman.
than friends, probably.
I have what?
You probably made more enemies than friends over the years.
No.
No, he's a
Say the
friendly,
opposite.
the only people who he makes enemies with is professors.
But like Andrew's the only one who knows that he's enemies with them. But to the professor, he's just
Professors
some
are
student.
I'm at odds.
his main villains.
His
though.
main, but there are students. Anyone he has to work with.
I know what you're talking about now.
That was awful.
Do you want me to talk about my?
Oh, hold on. Oh, I want to ask you this.
Uh-huh.
I'm still racing for Gears of War to beat all 4 of the campaigns.
You're not
before.
going to.
Oh, on contrary, I'm almost done with. I finished Gears of War 1 last night, and now
thought
I
you were
am
playing Gears
over
2
halfway
yesterday.
of Gears of War 2.
Dang.
Yeah,
Are you just running through them, or what are you doing?
basically
playing
it's on normal difficulty, so it's
Oh,
not that
so
hard.
it's like no challenge at all.
Nope.
Oh yeah, you can do it then.
Yeah,
For sure. Wait, when does it come out?
Thursday.
Ooh, maybe not.
I don't know.
Oh, we have Monday off, so
Yeah, and I have Tuesday off.
Oh fuck. Yeah, you probably
yeah,
could.
he could do it.
God damn
It's
it.
still the beginning of the semester. He could write off a few assignments as not complete for
Yeah.
now. Catch up on them later.
Oh, but he won't catch up on them though. That's what he does.
We'll
He
see.
waits to the last minute. He lives on the edge. Remember?
That's for future Andrew to worry
Yeah.
about.
Oh fuck. No, you're not.
But
gonna
future Andrew will be playing Gears 5, so he won't care.
It's a never-ending conundrum of tossing it.
You're just a procrastination king.
I know.
Like you've become the worst ever. I thought I was bad, but you.
I think
Shit.
when I just think about it, it's so easy to get thrown out or forgotten. Like if I write it down or I hear someone talking about it or I talk about it, then it will stick and I won't forget. And then I won't procrastinate. But if I just like think about like having homework and don't actually do anything about it, I'm gonna easily forget. And then I procrastinate because I just forgot. It's never like, oh, I'm just gonna push it off.
Wow, your memory sucks.
Oh, it does.
You're the kind of
Sucks.
guy who's going to forget his kid's birthday.
Yeah.
He's going to be like, Dad, you know what day it is? Nope.
Who are you?
What's so special about today? It's my birthday.
Oh, a new game came out? Which one?
So go tell your mother.
It's just utilized by other things.
Were you going to ask me something?
I asked you about Gears of War.
No,
Ask
didn't.
What?
you
Yeah,
said
I asked
you were
him if we were still racing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no. I threw in the towel already.
Probably 'cause-
I did just beat Gears of War that same day. That Gears of War 1, because I had never played it before.
What'd you think?
Okay, so the story is fine. version, the Ultimate Edition, broken as hell. Like, I had to restart the game probably 6 or 7 times.
Is it really broken?
Like, a lot of the times in Gears of War, you'll clear out like a room full of enemies and it'll trigger like a cutscene to move on to the next area.
Mm-hmm.
Half the time it wouldn't do that. Like, I would clear out the area and I'd just be wandering around like, what am I supposed to do? So I'd restart it, I'd clear out the area, and then it starts a cutscene and opens the door for the next area.
And
I'm
this
like,
is the newest version?
yeah, it's the Ultimate Edition, so the remastered edition. I was getting really,
Throw that
really
shit
mad.
away. That's terrible. That shouldn't happen.
That didn't happen to me.
What?
The worst thing that happened to me was Dom, your sidekick. He like wouldn't stop chainsawing. He would just chainsaw nothing. That was funny, but it didn't break. It was smooth sailing for me. I don't know. Sorry.
Also,
Zach.
the last boss fight, I think that was the most I've ever died on like an easier difficulty. Just
Yeah, that one's
because
a bitch.
if you're not in cover for more than like 2 or 3 seconds, you're just dead.
Ooh.
Uh,
What do you find, like a giant worm or something?
some big old locust guy, some general man. I don't know.
Are you still fighting locusts in Gears of War 4?
4?
Yeah, evolved
sort of,
versions of
yeah.
them.
Yes, but then technically not.
It's like when a caterpillar turns into a butterfly. Now you're fighting the butterflies.
But then it's like if the caterpillar and
aerial.
butterfly kind of look like the same thing.
Yeah.
And they're aerial?
No, I'm just like
No,
it's
that was an analogy.
it's an evolved version of the locust.
Yeah, they're not even called locusts anymore.
Yeah,
What are they called?
Swarm.
the swarm.
What was the one in Gears of War 3 that were glow in the dark?
Lambent.
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 They were cool. I like them.
They were cool? So they weren't like
They always
Prometheans.
exploded and made it fun.
Yeah, man.
Are you excited for Gears 5 then?
Yes.
Anything else for you?
No.
All right, Mike.
Okay.
Oh,
well,
this is must.
So, like I said before, we're all back in school. There's been some boo. What? You don't like being back in school?
Nope.
Yeah, not very fun.
Learn.
There was some conflict in
Blank.
one of
Nope.
my classes. So I'm sure all of us have done this at least once. We've waited until the last night to do assignments.
Never.
Yep.
Oh, never.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, of course.
Bullshit. All right. So this was we had the first session, got assigned the reading. Next session, we were supposed to read like 60 pages from the textbook. So like actual academic textbooks. So those are pretty fucking big. And then we had
Pictures
to...
or no?
No. Well, I mean, there's like figures.
That's his question.
But there's still statistics in the figures, so it's just more words.
And, okay, continue.
So the way it works now is like they have this, it's set up online so that it's easier to keep quizzing yourself while you're reading. So throughout the 60 pages,
I know.
you're supposed to read. This is just for one chapter, the first one. You're supposed to read and then hit the little practice icon in the corner, and it'll tell you, it'll quiz you on what you've read so far. But the thing is, there was like 120 items on that practice quiz. It wouldn't count the activity as done until you get all of them right. So you would go through and it would say, oh, you've been reading for a while, even if it's only been like a minute. And then it would say, you should probably practice. And then it would have you answer a question, jump to the next one, but it wasn't even in order. So it would jump to like the last 10 pages of the chapter on the next question and expect you to know. So you basically can't take the practice thing until you finished all 60 pages. And this did not go well with a lot of the class. We showed up on the second day, and someone asked me, oh, did you do the assignment? And I was like, yeah, it took me a while, but I started it like a couple of days before it was due. I didn't want to wait until the last minute. Like, yeah, I waited until like last night. I was up until like 3 a.m. trying to finish it. And someone else was like, oh, yeah, it took me like 8 hours to do it. Man, what the hell was that? Next thing I know, there's like 20 of us in the hallway before class starts, and everyone's getting like angrier and angrier thinking about this whole
This is
concept.
This is what I live for.
Should invited Andrew. He would have just
been
come
there.
just to complain.
Continue.
I texted Andrew. I was like, I think there's a mutiny that's about to start. I feel like you should come over here and lead the revolution. So we go into the class and everyone's like heated up. Like, by the point.
Yes.
So someone asked like, so is this going to be the way the assignments are like every week? And I don't think the teacher actually looked at it. She's like, oh yeah, like it shouldn't have been that hard, right? It was just a couple like questions you had to answer. Like, no, it was like 120 questions. Like, oh, well, I mean, it all pertains to the chapter that we're reading. So yeah, you should probably do them. And then everyone, like, there's like students talking left and right, like, well, what if we have other things to do? Like, this is a lot of work to do for just this one class. And then she just kept saying, like, no, well, it's part of the class. And then someone just got up and left.
I would have applauded. Brave soul.
But you wouldn't have left, though.
No.
Yeah, I don't know if I have the.
It's better to
balls
stick
to
it
do
out
that.
so you experience everything. And then when you complain, there's literally no one could just say, like, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, I do. I was there all 180 days. You have no idea.
Okay, how long did you have to do this assignment?
This particular one, that was like 3 days. Now that the first week is done, because it started like halfway through the week for this semester. Now we have a week in between to read all those pages, do all the questions, and then come in ready for a quiz that's only 10 questions long, based on those like 60 pages of each chapter, like 150. This next chapter is like 150 practice questions. So it could be any 10 from any one of those, or ones that she just makes it up on her own. But here's another bullshit part. When we're in the class, we start off with using these eye clickers, which is just a way to digitally punch in your answer for
That's such bullshit.
So you can take like live quizzes and get them graded immediately.
So there's two components of it. There's the individual part. You answer the 8 questions, pick your answer. Then it moves on to the group part. You get into your groups, and you all talk about what answers you got for each one. You have to come up with an agreed upon answer for each question that you're going to answer for the group portion.
How big's your group?
Like 6 people.
Oh, okay.
So this was the first time we had to do this. And what happens is, she said, if everyone has to agree, if not, then like you don't get the point. Like if you don't put in an answer, or like everyone has to put in the same answer, no matter if you agree with it or not. If the group got it wrong and you put the right answer on your individual
You still get it wrong?
Yeah, you still get the group answer wrong. So even if you're the only one who believes in that answer and everyone else is against you, she says it's your job to convince them that your answer is right. We already ran into this problem this last time.
Already.
There were 3 of us who all got the same answer, and then the last 2 each got different answers on their own compared to us. And we were arguing about this for like 10 minutes. Finally, we had to go up, and she said, all right, well, group majority, whatever you guys put, we got it right. The other persons were still like sassing us the whole time, like, oh, well, it should have been this answer. So luckily, we got all the points. But this is going to be a problem down the road a lot.
I wish Andrew was in your class.
I would have
I wish he was in your group just to sass you.
I don't think he would have walked out.
That's I feel like it's such a weird thing, though. Like, if your group gets it wrong, but you had the right answer in the first place, you still get marked down because your group got it wrong, because it's your job to convince them. Like, what if they just don't believe you? Like, in that case,
I think you just have to use force at that point.
it was a... but if,
You grab their clicker and be like, nope.
You'd have to do it.
there was one question where... Because after each one, she shows the stats of, like, what each group put. For the most part, every group got the right answer. There was one question, though, where it was very obvious that in someone's group, one person answered differently from their group, because it was like 2% of the answers put like B. Everyone else was A. So like, oh, yep, see, you're not supposed to do that. And then so they're going to get marked down.
What if they just pressed it by accident? I'm like, B and A are right next to each other.
It's not just like a one click and you're done.
Yeah, no, you have until the timer.
Yeah, she closes the question. So you can change it until she's done. But
This just sounds like a recipe for fights.
dude,
Like,
it
this
is.
sounds
Maybe
really
that's
bad.
part of
Very
the class.
hostile. Like, why?
What kind of class is this?
Child development.
Yep. You guys are...
There was already
experiments.
someone who was arguing with the teacher about whether or not it's good to spank your kids. Because the teacher was explaining how statistics works and blah, 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 and saying that even if you say, like, oh, well, this person, like, they spank and their kid came out right, that doesn't mean, like, it justifies everyone else spanking. I don't agree with spanking, or I guess I kind of do. But, yeah, she just kept saying, like, well, like, what if the kid's really, really bad? Like, can you still hit him? So that class is going to have a lot of conflict. And yeah, Andrew, maybe you should add that class just for fun.
No, I probably couldn't last an hour. That sounds so bad. I probably would just switch majors.
Well, like, if you just went just to sow
Switch
anarchy.
majors?
If I went to just stir the pot, that'd probably be fun, but I don't know. To actually be in there, no, that'd be fucking awful. Might as well just drop out.
To move on to some real crap, there's gonna be a hotel in outer space that you can go to.
Oh yeah, from Jeff Bezos, right?
No,
No,
this is from some German people.
This probably won't work.
It's called it's called the Von Braun Rotating Space Station. It's supposed to be operational by 2025 with 100 tourists per week. Apparently, most of the hotel is gonna have like a sixth of Earth's gravity, and then there's gonna be a near zero gravity room where you can play like basketball and shit and do cool stuff. But then they also by 2030 they want to have it so that like 500 people can live there permanently.
Colony.
Yeah, but why do you need to colonize space like right in our orbit?
I don't know. Maybe they're gonna make it bigger.
Would you go on this hotel retreat?
No.
No? They said it's supposed to be like moderately priced. Like it's not even going to be that expensive.
Really?
But they haven't said
So
an
it's
exact price.
gonna look cheap then.
No, it's probably going to look really nice.
Probably
don't
can't
know
look
that.
cheap if they're gonna put you in space.
It could be real cheap. I want Yorktown status. Have you ever seen Star Trek Beyond?
Yorktown?
Have you seen Star Trek Beyond?
No, I have not.
It's like a little colony. Like it's not a planet, but it's like a big station. People live in it,
Why are you two laughing at this?
No comment. Continue, Alex.
and they live on it. But it's like a whole big city, and it's just out in space. But it's a colony, the colony of Yorktown.
Okay. Maybe
That'd be cool.
See, in my head, I was like taking this really seriously and like trying to figure out like some of the numbers for that, and then I just hear like in Star Trek.
Well, what do you want me to say? I don't like look up NASA shit.
I was wondering how they're going to build this, and apparently they're just going to send the materials into space and then have like robots and drones up there assemble it.
They have to. I mean, how would we build it?
No, you put an astronaut out there and he just
How do you
starts
think they
working.
built the International Space Station? You can't just send it all at once.
They built it
just
down here.
build
They built
like
it down
Legos.
here, and then they shot it up into space.
No, that's literally why I just said you can't do.
How can you not do that?
Do you know how much it weighs? How big that is?
No, probably not
Probably
that.
it's
big.
like 25
How
pounds.
big is this International Space Station?
Pretty damn big.
Is it?
Yeah.
Probably the size of a football field.
No, it isn't.
Ugh.
Is it the size of a
bigger than
football field?
I think the solar arrays are the length of a football field.
Fuck. So I guess 2 football fields.
It's probably big then. Well, how do they build it then?
Like Legos. You just send piece by piece.
And who builds it? The astronauts? They just like,
No, you just have it clicking together just by remote control.
oh, okay. Well, yeah,
Like
they can do
Legos.
it that way then. Zach knows more than I do.
Zach, how did they build the Death Star? That's even bigger. That's a whole planet.
That's
I
a circle.
assume some sort of Star Wars shenanigans. I don't know.
Well, they took it to multiple planets, but I won't get that far.
Took it. It flew.
Yeah, how do you move that? Like, does it have gas? It's
Gas?
just a giant ball.
No, it's
What are the
anti-gravity.
thrusters? Huh?
Anti-gravity.
So it's just floating, and they have someone just come out and push it.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Darth
The
Vader
Death
uses
Star?
the Force to push it.
How do you move it?
It's anti-gravity.
That doesn't mean anything. That just means it's constantly moving. Once it starts moving, you can't
That's its
stop
way
it.
of projection.
You're blowing Zach's mind away right now.
I'm out.
I don't see how that works. But
It's not real. That's
I
why.
know.
All right. Next up, the French.
The what?
The
The
country?
French.
What is that?
They're all gone.
French bread?
Gone. The French. The France. The people from. Okay.
Bonjour.
They're gonna have pole dancing robots in a couple days.
That doesn't sound possible, but
In a couple
that
days?
sounds cool.
Like, within the next
Like
week or
they're
so.
gonna have a festival for it? Or
Nah, yeah, they're gonna have like a little, like a day for like these 2 robot pole dancers. See that?
Interesting.
That looks kind of dumb.
For those of you who can't see, basically, I think like the robot has a body of like a normal person, and then the head looks like a surveillance camera. Like it's a giant rectangle.
Hey, can I get a look at
looking
that?
head? See that?
Kind of looks like an NS4.
Oh my god.
What is that from?
A robot.
Oh,
Is that another fantastic Will Smith movie?
It was on yesterday.
strip clubs are weird enough. I don't see why they need
A
to do
robot.
those.
A robot.
The French are a special people.
Oh my
That
god.
shit's gonna put out all the women.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Well, they
Soon
asked
Zach
the
said,
women.
soon.
They said that they're not threatened by this robot taking their
Yeah,
jobs.
look at it.
Someone's gonna use it, Zach.
It doesn't
Somebody
look.
will.
It looks
freak's
like a
gonna come
typical
in.
robot with wires and shit sticking out.
Yeah, wires and fucking plating that just looks
Yeah.
like.
You're gonna get pinched. It's grinding
Oh,
up
my.
on you.
Oh yeah, dude. What's it called? Does it have a name? Sexy Bot 02.
Oh, it's French. It'd be in French.
Yeah.
Sexy Bot.
Les sexy.
Le Sexy Bot.
I don't know. No, it just says pole dancing robots.
I bet
Where
you.
is this from? I know it's from France, but
Nantes, France. Nantes, France. I don't know where that is. Anyways, continuing on the robots. Are you guys planning to go to the Tokyo 2020 Olympics?
No.
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 Wait, Andrew might go to protest anime.
Oh, isn't that the cord?
Yeah. The cord is there. You can go
That's
find
the
it.
central hub.
There you go.
Apparently, they're gonna
I'll
have
infiltrate, download all of it, and delete it.
at these Olympics. They're gonna have a bunch of different robots, like greeting and interacting with people there. There's gonna be 2 types of robots at the entrance, just handshaking people as they go in. There's gonna be robots that are next to people who are sitting like really far away, and it basically, I mean, it looks kind of like a person, but it's basically just.
Now that looks cool.
Yeah, it does look cool.
That does look pretty cool.
It's
like
gonna
a mini
at some
transformer.
points it's gonna like give you audio of like what's happening. Since you're sitting so far away, you can't really hear. It's just gonna project it, and then I guess it's gonna do some kind of movements to reenact what's happening down there.
Interesting.
Um,
There's also gonna be little vacuum robots that are supposed to pick up like the balls and the javelins thrown.
Really? That could be pretty cool. I'm gonna watch the Olympics now for sure.
There's one called the reborg-Z.
Ooh.
This one's for safety. It's supposed
Reborg.
to
Z?
reborg-Z as in Zach.
Heck yeah. I'm on board. I'll go.
This one's supposed to be used to detect suspicious looking characters.
That's exactly
So
what
we're
I do.
talking about a
Just,
hitman robot.
yeah, the hitman, yeah.
Guy G88.
It's supposed to detect jitteriness and aggressive mental states. So if you're gonna go
Wait,
cause some trouble at the
What?
Olympics,
It's
you better
gonna.
watch
It
out.
could tell like if you're gonna
Yeah.
do some
just
shit.
beat up some, yeah.
Oh fuck, that's
I mean, it's
awesome.
pretty obvious if someone's like jittery, but
And is it all buff and shit? Is it ready to take you down?
no, it's just like a little stand.
What the fuck is that?
It looks
That's
like
not
a
a
trash
robot.
can.
It's probably not for actually taking people down.
That's a
It's just
fucking ATM. You kidding me? That's trash, bro.
Well, they never said it's gonna stop. It would probably silently alert authorities.
Oh.
yeah. There's a person in
It'll
834.
alert the actual security robots.
The security
Oh,
robots,
these-
yeah.
Is there a security robot in that article?
Is there
No.
an NS4? Is there Will Smith? Is he going to be there?
No.
But NS5.
I don't know. Zach, is NASA working on any security bots? Oh wait, you don't work at NASA. You work at the Pentagon.
He doesn't work at. He works
For.
He is.
You're a consultant.
They work for him.
They better not be working.
Well, they have that
those
laser,
little
the
robots.
space laser for the asteroids and the aliens.
DART. Is that what it's called?
But no.
The space laser
No.
for asteroids? No. Never mind then.
Damn, what a shutdown.
I know.
Block.
I thought I was gonna look cool as Zach, but I guess not this week.
DART was something else that I brought up a while ago. That was another thing for
It's like
Asteroids.
a giant hand that throws a dart at the asteroid.
That's another Andrew invention.
That wasn't his though. That was all mine.
Throws
Channeling Andrew's
no, but
mind.
it's-
That's
Andrew
in his
class.
arena.
Yeah, an Andrew class.
Get something small, make it bigger.
Just get a giant hand and give it a dart. You know, you play darts and just throw it
yeah,
at the
that'll
asteroids.
work.
I didn't realize that.
Cause it
I
to
hadn't
stop
connected
and go
those
different
dots.
way.
Literally, all of Andrew's ideas have just been take things that work
Enlarge it.
here, make them bigger, and put them into space.
Sorry, I have a cartoon mind.
That'd be
Andrew,
fun
what
as
if we were to catch like asteroids and then start collecting them and then launch them at other asteroids?
That would be cool.
You seen
Say-
baseball?
Hey,
Reusable.
Like that.
recycle. That's our whole motto right now.
Yeah, reduce, reuse, recycle. Even with asteroids, I'm down for that shit.
All right, I'm done.
Okay.
So we were gone last weekend.
Yeah, how did court go?
Oh, I
go
don't
to court.
remember that
Yeah, you
at
Oh,
all.
that's custody,
Oh, I did.
didn't you?
We went over this.
For what?
You had a hearing.
I didn't have
in
no
LA.
hearing.
Yeah, oh. Can you not talk about it? Is that what's going on here?
What do you think? Why I think I'm saying that? But you know, we went to LA
Why?
just for fun.
Just fuck around.
What'd you guys do there?
We stayed in Burbank and went to a baseball game. Ate a shit ton of food.
Did we?
How was it being like right under the sun for that long.
Dude, I was melting.
Yeah. What about Andrew Pants over here? How was he?
I was fine.
Ran up to the awning.
I did not run up. I went up to grab a snack and I stayed up there, but I mistakenly did because it was very humid.
Yeah.
There were a lot of other fools that were trying to get out of the sun too.
Imagine just sitting in a, in like a sporting event, right? And it's like 92 degrees. Sun's just beating on you.
Yeah.
Like it's not super hot out, right? But just the direct sunlight kills me.
Alex did not leave once.
You didn't leave your seat the whole time?
Fuck no.
Damn.
He sat there for the whole 3 hours.
I don't know if you can tell, but I got sunburn right here on the right side of my face.
I can't tell. You're very light.
I am like, and I did sunburn bad. I peeled bad too.
Ew.
Last week.
You a reptile? You made Zach shudder.
You guys don't get sunburn?
I get burnt. It takes a lot for me to start peeling.
Oh,
Yes,
I peel quick.
same.
I don't get burned.
I just
that
get very
easily.
red. Like if you hit it, hurts. Like
That
a
is burn
mofo.
then. If
No,
it's
but I
red.
don't
But he
peel.
doesn't peel.
Oh, you don't peel. Got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Just
Yeah,
realized
starting to peel.
Andrew's way darker than you are.
Yeah, he is like way darker.
Well, I mean, he was already darker to begin with. So.
I know, but I think this trip just made it worse.
Damn it.
And then so, but we didn't drive to any of the places, right? We Ubered everywhere. Have you guys ever been on Uber or taken an Uber?
Yeah.
Nope.
It's fucking badass, right? You don't have to worry about anything because the guy there is a fucking
A+
expert.
for Alex. So you can just.
I mean, you kind of do have to worry about it. You don't know who this person is.
No, I don't.
People have gotten in car crashes with an Uber driver.
That's his car. His
Yeah.
car's Dunzo.
But you're acting like it's some A-class driver taking you guys around. It's
this
just some
guy,
Joe Schmo,
this
like a
guy
random citizen.
taking us to the game. First of all, two different guys, right? One guy had a minivan, right,
This is to the game.
to the game, and he was a good driver. He knew his way around it. He was safe, but he was kind of quick.
Okay.
The other guy, on the way back, was in an Infinity, right? More of like an SUV type, and he was fast, and he didn't really know much of what was happening around him. Like my dad was like, "Hey, watch that guy or watch that car." I was like,
And this is cool to you? This is,
because that was all in the parking lot. And if you guys have ever been to like these events, the parking lot is atrocious.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
yeah, because no one cares. Everyone's just walking this
Like
way,
there's
that
like
way.
one exit, but you have to like weave through so many lines of cars and traffic and people. It's like,
There's thousands of people all trying to get out
where
at that same
is the
exact time.
exit? But he was able to find it. And then once he got out, he was cutting people off too. I was like, this is badass. And he took all the back roads too, just going fast. He even skidded. Not
Yeah,
skidded,
he like
drifted.
legit did like a drift, like out of a movie. It was pretty badass. That was awesome.
I was like, wow, this guy. And then he got us to the hotel on time, super fast. I was like, yo,
Should have asked him if he likes the Fast and Furious movies.
he was
Sounds
very
like
quiet.
a
Very quiet.
Oh,
Very quiet. Like my dad
sounds
tried
like
to,
a suspicious guy.
maybe, but
Doesn't talk much. Drives like a.
That's the
Probably
perfect
wasn't even
driver.
a driver.
I don't want-
maybe,
I don't
but
want
like,
yip yapping.
it was still fun though.
He's probably some sort of criminal.
Could be.
Was it a full car? Like every seat was filled up.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's Uber XL. Those cost
Did he
more.
offer you a water bottle when you got in?
I had a
supposed
water
to?
bottle.
One star.
It's like a thing that Uber drivers do. Like, oh, would you like a water?
Mints,
don't want water.
Candy.
They'd have to have like 6 waters though first.
Did he have the AC like blasting?
He did, but like my brother and sister in the back couldn't really feel much because it didn't have like top vents in the
Yeah.
very back. It had like the console vent in the mid seat,
and
so it wouldn't really reach.
Andrew
so.
just takes everyone's oxygen, huh? And you breathe.
Yeah, I need it all to make sure I don't get allergies.
But yeah, that was pretty fun.
Man, I thought you were gonna come back with like some horrendous Uber story experience.
No. Well, apparently you thought it was weird because like, is this guy a criminal?
Well, he,
That's what I
he
said.
wasn't talking much.
Yeah.
Well,
He
so you're
wasn't
mocking
talking
Zach.
either. I was like,
I don't want him to talk.
what?
Well, I know you don't.
I'm a different. Well,
Andrew's perfect world, no one would speak.
Yeah, you get in the car. You wouldn't say a word. He just takes you there and you get out.
yeah,
Not a
dude,
single word
Andrew
spoken.
could never be an Uber.
Maybe
Uber
so.
driver.
Thank you.
never.
Because that means you'd have to drive everywhere, people everywhere. And have you seen Andrew drive? Have you guys been like in the passenger seat when
Maybe
Andrew's
once.
driving?
I carpooled with Andrew to one of our classes.
He's
I know
horrible,
that
right?
he hauls ass to a stop, right?
He does.
This motherfucker across from me.
Andrew
Named
says I
Alex.
do the exact same thing,
Does.
but I've never caught myself doing it. Maybe it's because have you guys ever been called like a bad driver or reckless or kind of a fast driver?
Yes, by you.
Yeah.
Been called
But
fast.
you don't notice, right? Like you just think you're driving fine.
Well, I noticed some. Well, I have like incidents. I don't constantly drive really fast. I don't try to race people.
Oh, well, you've hit a few people, so.
You also ran over someone. You reversed onto their car.
Couldn't see him. His car was too fucking low. It's his fault.
You should have noticed he was there beforehand.
No.
What the fuck? Am I the only one that hasn't crashed?
Technically, I haven't.
Unless you just haven't told
Well,
us.
your
Whoa, no, Andrew did.
Yeah.
That's
You
bullshit.
ran into someone.
Nope, that counts.
That's a lie. Even if it's a lie.
There's a mark to prove it.
No, there isn't.
That's not what I heard.
You hit somebody, you made the car fall out. Part of the car fall out.
That's not an accident.
You had a fucking transmission fall out of your fucking car.
So?
I think I almost killed Andrew one time. We were leaving high school for lunch, and it was like the stop sign right by our high school. And I was making a right turn, but I couldn't see this diesel truck like hauling ass down the road. So I was like inching out. Well, we're probably clear. I start turning. The diesel's coming like full speed and like almost hits us from behind. So I have to like gun it, like accelerate way down.
Shit.
But I didn't see him because he wasn't coming to a stop, and that was like a residential area. But he was going like 45.
Whoa.
So, I think he's trying to beat the yellow light. So then Andrew's like, Jesus, Michael. I don't know if you remember that.
I don't.
I remember it.
All right. So during that weekend in LA, D23 happened.
Yeah, what happened?
And
Disney Expo.
yeah, Disney Expo, Disney convention.
Are they
Disney
canceled?
everything.
Are they selling out? Well, yes to the second one, but what's going on?
Were you guys informed at all, or did you keep track of what was coming out and stuff?
No.
I kept up with some of the theme park stuff because that's all I really care about.
Well, they launched Disney Plus. Not launched.
What?
They announced
Oh.
Disney Plus and what's
Got my
going to be
hopes
in
up.
Disney Plus. And I'm
$7.
fucking paying for that shit. $7, 7 profiles.
7 Pro. Wow.
Yeah,
Yum.
bro.
All right. Yeah. There's 6 of you, right?
Uh-huh.
Maybe you should hook me up with the account.
Tons of stuff. Tons of stuff. Like, for instance, well, we already talked about a couple of shows from previous episodes with the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Oh.
They announced 3
gonna
fucking
say.
more. One is called She-Hulk. This chick called Jennifer Walters.
What's that about?
Bruce Banner's cousin.
Hulk grows something else.
Bruce Banner's cousin gets Gamma fucked, but is smarter though. She's like smart Hulk in Endgame all the time, right?
Professor Hulk?
Is she kind of like that?
I don't know.
How do you not know?
I don't know much.
Don't you have the
I don't have
internet
interest in her.
right in front of you?
I took down some notes, but that's like
You want me to know
gist
every
of it.
Marvel character that comes out?
She has yes.
Yeah.
You want to know what's funny? Hulk and She-Hulk have babies together. I know that.
What?
Yeah.
But they're cousins.
Oh, I know.
That's gonna be cut. That's not making it in the show. But did you ever
reaction.
think that She-Hulk would ever get a show?
No.
No, fuck no.
I didn't think Loki would get a show, but here we are.
Here we are.
Also, Miss Marvel got a show.
Who's that?
Her name is Kamala Khan, if I'm saying that correctly.
Is that like Star Trek Con?
No.
Oh, okay.
She's yeah, she gets inspired by Captain Marvel. That's where she gets Miss Marvel from. But she's basically like Mr. Fantastic.
She's stretchy.
Can make her hands into objects.
At first, I thought she just had big hands, like big fists, because that's all I saw. Like, I didn't like look into it and look at her powers, but she's stretchy and shit, and she has super healing skin.
Yep.
So she's kind of like Wolverine too. And so
That's cool.
That's her. I was like, what? They're making that into a show too?
You gonna watch that, Andrew?
No.
Really?
I don't know.
You watch anything?
I know.
Come on, be honest.
My it's so bad.
So I'm saying, like, if they have this chick, they don't need Mr. Fantastic then for a while.
They still need Mr. Fantastic.
You can't have the Fantastic Four without Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, that's not for a while though. That's why they have this chick.
I guess.
And then they're
But
gonna
she's
maybe
gonna
put her in more stuff, too.
demolished once they put out Fantastic Four.
Probably. No, we'll see. Then after that, they have Moon Knight. Don't know what the hell that guy is, but he looks like Batman to me.
Yeah, he's like kind of like Batman, I think.
But he's got Egyptian powers, the Moon God. So the moon,
Imhotep.
the moon dictates his powers levels. I think
What's the name of the moon god?
Like
An
what is it
Egyptian.
called? What is it? Werewolf. That's it.
it's not Imhotep.
What is it?
It is Khonshu.
Khonshu? All right.
Yeah,
Word of the day, folks.
word of the day. Yeah, and he gets like his powers kind of change depending on the moon, I guess, which is kind of weird.
Like a werewolf.
That's pretty lame. So if there's like, if it's a new moon, he doesn't have any powers.
I don't know. Like, I didn't really like go deep into it, but like the moon's phases kind of affect his powers.
Well, that would suck.
But he's kind of like Batman. And you interested in that one?
Yeah. I'll give all of them a try. They all, maybe, if their trailers don't look like ass.
Nah, you'll still watch them.
No, I have to put some limits.
So that is a total of 8 MCU shows.
You excited, Zach?
No.
Not at all, Zach. You're not
Zach,
excited
The
about
only
it?
one I even remotely somewhat cared about was Moon Knight, and mostly for memes because like I forgot what game. I think it was like Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Like I don't know if he was in it or if they just referenced him, but like he just seemed like the most useless person. So I loved him. I was like, man, Moon Knight's great. So when I saw there was a show, I'm like, no way, that's awesome. Okay.
So you just waiting for the meme then?
Yeah.
Nice.
This guy.
I don't know who Moon Knight is either, but it sounds pretty cool.
I guess we'll have a show to find out about him.
Yeah.
The whole show. So they have the Winter Soldier and Bucky, Falcon.
There you go.
They have these 3. They have Loki, fucking WandaVision, which I heard is sitcom.
Ass. Oh.
I thought it was like a sitcom.
But it has sitcom.
Does it have the
scenes in
laugh track?
I don't know.
That's what I'm worried about. I don't want it to have a laugh
I
track.
think it is, dude.
No.
I might watch it just now.
Just to make fun of it.
I
And
probably
then
will.
they're gonna have the what if
I
shit,
probably will.
and then they're gonna have the Hawkeye.
Well, explain what the what if thing is.
It's like what if this happened to this character instead of what already happened to it.
And it's animated.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of them I saw was Peggy Carter. What if she was given the super soldier
She was
serum?
like Captain Britain almost. Like her shield had the British flag on it. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But we'll see. They're getting most of the cast back to voice them too, so that's pretty cool.
Can't wait.
And then my beloved Star
What?
Wars
Oh, I was like, what's coming?
finally released a trailer for
His
The
beloved.
Mandalorian. Have any of you seen it?
Yes.
Oh, the Mandalorian. Okay.
Yes,
What do
yes,
you
yes.
think of that?
That looks pretty cool.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It does look cool.
Looks like Arrow.
Don't say that.
My interest just went down.
Don't say that.
But as soon as I saw that, I was like, okay, cool. They're finally going a bit darker. I'm excited.
Well, isn't he?
No,
like
I
a-
wouldn't expect that.
It's like a badass bounty hunter with like
And I
a bunch
don't-
of gadgets, right?
Yeah.
It sounds
And
like
you-
Arrow to me.
Oh, God.
Secret cave.
Does he have a cape?
Yeah, he does have a cape.
So he's Batman.
Batman.
All right.
So he's not as cool as Arrow. Arrow's
Yeah.
not a cape.
When does it take place?
Takes place 5 years after Return of the Jedi.
Oh,
When did that take place?
I just said.
No, but when?
the Galactic.
What
year?
star date?
God, I don't know the year. I have to look it up.
Come on, nerd. You're supposed to know.
But it says it's like way after like the Empire's donezo, but there's stormtroopers and shit in the trailer, so it's like, are they trying to like rebuild something, or I don't know what's going
the
on.
First Order.
But that's like way.
Is he gonna
before
take
the-
off his helmet?
Maybe.
Or we have a Master Chief debacle on our hands where he's never gonna take it off?
You know, he probably won't take it off, but he could take it off.
I think he definitely will.
Think
I
so?
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, does it take place on Mandalorian or no?
No.
Is he white?
The actor? No,
Or the character?
I don't know.
Okay.
He's probably Simone.
No.
So, wait, Dwayne
It's from
Johnson
Mandalorian.
could be
Dwayne Johnson could be a Mandalorian.
damn him and Jason Momoa. I think they're both Samoan.
Wait, what's the planet they're from called? I can't fucking remember.
Mandalore.
Mandalore. That's it.
Yeah, that's the planet.
So it doesn't take place there. Oh. Well, that's his race. He's a Mandalorian.
I think it's taking place on Tatooine, the first part. But why not? That's a fan favorite planet, though.
But show somewhere new.
Yeah.
They are.
No, but like don't include any old place ever. Just all new places.
Well, it's
We're
supposed to
tired of
take place on the outer reaches of the galaxy. So we'll see where that leads us.
The galaxy, it goes in every direction.
The outer reaches, though. So all the outer.
The galaxy is huge. It's a huge coincidence that literally all these important people all have a strange connection to
maybe
Tatooine.
the Star Wars galaxy isn't as big as you think.
It should be. It's a galaxy.
You don't know. It could be smaller.
Even a small galaxy is massive.
New York is a big part of the U.S. You don't see us going there like every single day.
That's true. But the
Come on.
people all over around there can go in and out all the time.
Literally just a dirt planet. Why would people even want to go there?
I don't know. Maybe they're trying to escape something, so they go there. Maybe they're trying to hide.
Gotta lay low, Zach.
Well, if everyone's there, they can't hide. Well, everyone knows Tatooine. Apparently, that's a terrible place to hide.
No, they hid.
Damn,
They hid Luke Skywalker forever.
Well, that was for the plot.
Oh my god, it's all for the plot.
Didn't even not even know he existed or something?
They didn't. Wait, who?
Darth Vader in the Empire, like, didn't he know, like, he even had kids?
He should have. In Revenge of the Sith, he knows he's having kids.
But, like, I thought when they tell him at the end of 3, he's like, she died in childbirth and so did the kids or something like that.
Can't they all feel each other in the Force anyway?
They're separated so far, so
Well, not
you can't
if
do
Luke
that.
didn't know he had the Force.
So you have to be conscious of it for it to work?
There's got to be an awakening.
Okay.
Oh my god, I did not like
We should
that.
get a jar.
Downvote that shit.
Oh,
Bad Alex things.
jar.
bad Alex. Oh,
Every time you say something that makes us like shudder and cringe, you put $1 in there.
that's nothing I say though.
What just happened right
All
now?
3 of us right there.
Anyway, but that's the Mandalorian. You guys excited?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gonna watch it day one?
I want to
Yes.
Can you make like a supercut of just the action scenes for me?
No,
Oh, you ass.
Can you cut it to be like Saving Private Ryan?
it won't be.
Oh, I don't
Zach's
I don't think it will be. I mean, it's not a war series.
It's a bounty hunter.
I'm out.
Does he have a list of people he needs to kill?
Well, I think he just like goes and finds jobs. Like I think that's why Carl Weathers is there. He's gonna be like one to give him a big job. By the way, Carl Weathers, maybe he can show the Mandalorian how to get a stew going.
Nah.
I did not cringe. That was good.
Carl Weathers. He's from Die Hard, right?
Predator.
Okay.
All right. Next, we have Breaking Bad movie. Someone
Oh
put that
fuck!
in here.
I forgot all about that.
I put that in.
I watched the trailer. Didn't know what was happening.
You haven't seen the
You
show.
didn't watch.
Explain it, lads.
It's one of the I don't even know, like sub characters in
Yeah.
the show talking about the main character, Jesse Pinkman. They're trying to get an answer out of him of where he's at. He's saying like,
Yeah, wait, how
I
did
don't
you
know
not
where
get
he
that?
is. Yeah, it's pretty plain.
He's talking about that the entire time.
Yeah, but I didn't know who that guy was, so that kind of threw me off.
Yeah, he's one of Jesse's homies he used to run with, one of his dealers. Yeah, the last time you saw him, like they didn't do much. That guy didn't even do much on the show. And then he's just
No,
gone.
not really. But he was like not regular, but he was a recurring character.
You think this is going to be a good movie?
No, because I don't want to fucking be foolish, and I don't want my hopes to get
We'll set the bar
killed.
at the middle.
But I'm going with caution.
It's got a lot of hype.
Yeah, it does. Have
You
a
don't
lot
think
of
it can deliver, huh?
hype. I think it can, but I don't want to think that because I want to be surprised.
I don't think it will.
I don't want to get my hopes up too high.
I don't think it will.
Well, we can say we won't think it delivers, then we'll watch it. And
I'll tell you.
so shocked
Let me
by
tell
it,
you
it's
why.
so
Let
good.
me tell you why. Breaking Bad is fantastic as a show, right? According to many people that I've heard. I haven't finished it,
Oh yeah, no,
I won't
Alex
finish it.
never seen all.
but
of
like
Breaking
this
Bad.
is all tied into a 2.5 hour movie, maybe. And we all know Breaking Bad's good with cliffhangers, so they're gonna make this a trilogy, maybe, or just one movie.
Nah, I think it's one movie.
So it's just gonna be one.
I think it's just
short
going to tie
one-
up loose ends because, I mean, the show ended off on a cliffhanger. So, there's
Time-
a good way
it
for them
does.
to end it.
You guys think there's gonna be a time jumper now?
Yes.
Well, I don't think they can continue right off of where it went.
Oh, they probably could.
That show's been done for a while. Everyone looks way older.
Makeup, bro. They can do it.
They don't have Disney's budget of CGI to make their actors look
Disney's
younger.
budget. Okay, I'll let that slide.
Makeup, they can do it. Don't doubt them.
All right. Next.
Tom Holland is still wanting to play Spider-Man.
Old news. Get that out of my face.
Well, someone wrote it down. I want to get to it.
I didn't write that
Wasn't
down.
that you?
You wrote that down,
Nope,
bro.
that wasn't me.
You two are literally the only people who write stuff
I didn't
down.
put that whole sentence.
You put Tom Holland optimistic to continue playing Spider-Man.
No, I did not.
That sounds like
That
your
wasn't me.
wording.
I wouldn't get that deep into it. It wasn't me.
Oh, well, let's talk about it, folks.
Oh,
I thought Michael put it down because I didn't put it down. Probably one of you two.
I didn't put it
all
down.
right. Good for him. So I have to say.
Good for him, yeah. He should
Well,
be
they want to do it
optimistic.
again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he should feel good because it's a job. He has to
Yeah.
play Spider-Man.
he was good.
I mean, not might not be in the MCU anymore, but he shouldn't be like quit on them, right?
I don't think he's quitting on them. They kind of quit on him.
Yeah, but he still shouldn't quit the role though. I mean, it's a good thing for him.
Does he have a choice?
Yeah, he doesn't really have a choice.
It's not like they ask him, you want to be Spider-Man? They kicked him out.
That's true.
gave him
Yeah,
the
you're right. He
boot.
probably doesn't have a choice because he's under contract. But
He's probably just holding in his tears every time they ask him in interviews. Yeah, I'll still do it. Nope. He got a letter in the mail the other day. You're
shit.
done.
You're trash, Brock.
the last thing before we get to WoW Classic, should have been done Andrew's thing, but whatever.
Oh yeah.
I don't give a damn.
Me and Mike were kind of chatting a little bit about this, the Rise of Skywalker footage that we saw.
What?
And he's a little puzzled with the Dark Ray at the end.
Oh, we weren't chatting about it. I just told you.
We were chatting because I chatted back. Anyways.
I sent like one message to you, and then you sent one message to me.
Yeah.
That was it. That was the whole thing.
That's
That's the whole
chatting.
conversation.
It's chatting, yeah.
Mike thinks that they might have revealed the big thing. I don't think they did.
I was probably just messing with you.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, I have a whole theory on what that is.
Oh yeah, you think it's some fucking vision, huh?
Mm-hmm. You know how in
Yeah.
episode 5 there's that scene where Luke's like fighting Darth Vader in that cave and it's all fake?
And then the helmet blows up and it's him.
Yeah, I think it's that, but
No,
for
that's
Kylo
not.
Ren.
Yeah, that's not it.
All right.
Yeah.
That's just
That's just what I think.
I don't think that's gonna be it. That's just lazy writing.
Or hear me out. They're such bastards. It's completely fake.
You think so? Nah, they wouldn't
I
do
don't know.
that. It's completely
All the
fake.
options that we could lay out, I don't like any of them.
Did you see
Whether
episode 8?
it's a vision, that would suck. If it's fake, that's stupid. If it's real, they just spoiled it.
What if it's a clone?
Then that's another lazy writing thing. Oh,
Why?
throw a clone in there.
Why?
It's a
They've
clone of
been
whom?
hinting at that through the movies, though.
Really? Where? When?
Okay, well, how
Were
about
her parents?
yeah? Why is there so many of them?
What? Why does she have so
What?
many parents?
No. In that thing in the Last
cave.
Jedi, when she's in that
Oh
cave, she's
my
like
God.
a ton of them.
I don't want to hear this.
Well, when you're on drugs, you kind of see.
They're not on
stuff, man.
drugs.
Isn't she?
No.
And this is the whole red thing all over again with the Avengers. They're showing a lot of red in the trailer. Remember that?
I'm
No,
not showing red.
I'm saying now you're analyzing it way too much.
I'm just thinking throughout the movies. I mean, even Kylo Ren's like, maybe we should have had a clone army.
Oh my God! Please.
So you're taking
stop.
out that
Yeah.
one sentence. It's the
Taking
whole thing.
these,
was
like,
a
two
movie.
sentences.
I don't
from-
think it could be a vision. It's just it's too much. It's too far in.
No, it is. No, you're trying to salvage this pile of poo.
out of everything.
But all
we
it is
said,
a pile of poo.
I want it to be real. That would be freaking so cool.
What is she?
Like
That'd
such
be
a
a cool
180.
They can't do that.
Wow.
They're run by a corporation called Walt Disney.
Yep. See?
And they already passed their time to do it. I think. They
Yeah.
missed their-
Well,
they
that
missed
was
their
like a
movie to do
2-hour
it.
movie of is she no? Is she no? Is she?
Yeah, I
that was.
agree.
Oh, I can't. I literally cannot watch the movie ever again.
But like, I don't think they could end a trilogy on a
Cliffhanger like that.
yeah. Like, oh, she's
You would
evil.
need to
Now
do
there's no
another one.
There's no good Jedi's.
Oh, she said she's done after this, so like
Good for
they
her.
can't leave it on that cliffhanger.
Yeah.
There can't be no cliffhanger. They have to tell us what Snoke was, because what the fuck was that shit about?
They don't, because fuck you.
No, they have to.
I still don't see what
They have to.
well
tell
anything
us
that
shit.
trailer had to do with Rise of Skywalker. The name.
Well, I've been reading.
Oh,
tell us.
my
And
stomach
do
turned.
tell.
Apparently, Skywalker has become more than a last name.
What is
what
that?
a
Movement?
Not just a movement, but a group of Jedi
Cult.
called Skywalkers.
I'm just glad I'm not gonna
They all
watch this movie.
Anakin's like bastard children.
No, but they just call themselves Skywalkers.
So a bunch of fakers.
Not really. They just go by the teachings of Luke Skywalker, not necessarily.
So like they're
pure
the
Jedi.
Avengers, but they're just called Skywalker.
But Kylo Ren killed them all.
They're building a new order.
This sounds like a
But
horrible
Luke's
movie.
gone. So how
Luke's not gone. No one's ever really gone.
it's very deep.
That made Zach cringe. But anyways,
Why? It's said in the movie.
I don't want to get into it
Why?
unless you want me to spiel.
Nah.
when it gets closer, I want to leave time for Zeeb.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Zachary.
I thought you wanted to talk about War Classic.
Oh yeah, wow.
Well,
Close.
that's
we
for
didn't
you.
even get to Z last time.
Who the
did we?
fuck?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
bad.
What
I'd rather let Z talk than WoW Classic.
I mean, that's fine. I like talking about that too.
Oh,
I can
okay.
just make that part of mine.
what is WoW Classic?
WoW Classic.
And how is it different from
WoW is World of Warcraft. It's an online, massively multiplayer online game.
Role-playing.
Launched like 15 years ago, something like that. So they just re-released it last week in the state that it was when it first released. And so it's gotten huge numbers. There's more people playing that than had ever played WoW ever before, like throughout its actual run.
No, excuse me.
I
But
mean, I'm pretty excited because I played way back then, like when it first came out. And so I definitely want to jump on that train. Like that seems like a lot of fun.
How much does it cost? Free,
It's
right?
like $15 a month.
I don't know if you actually, because the way you do it is usually you buy the latest expansion and then it gives you like a month or two of game time, and then after that you pay $15 a month to keep playing. But I'm assuming just this way, it's just you pay the $15 a month and it's just an option on the side. Like, do you want to play the current game or do you want to play the old classic game?
Oh, so it's like in MCC, you can hit the button, it goes back to the old graphics and shit like that.
No, it's like a totally separate
It's-
game.
That idea, just not like you just press a button. Like, you actually have to go through an entirely different server, whole other stuff. Like, it's a whole different characters and everything.
Oh.
Everything's totally different.
And the gameplay is different too, right?
Yeah. I mean, the game has changed a lot in 15 years. So it's I've seen a lot of people struggle trying to go back to that because things don't work the way that they think it does because everything's just changed so much. I think it's really cool.
Because now the way the current game is, like, it holds your hand a lot.
Yeah.
With a lot of the gameplay. So going back to that is very much you're just on your own.
You actually have to read things and be somewhat intelligent.
Is it hard?
Not really.
I mean, if you're new to that whole thing, probably it's hard to get into.
Can I plug my controller into it?
No.
No.
You can't even do that with a new one.
I'm out.
You can get like mods and stuff that let you play with a controller, and it works pretty good.
But pretty good is not like...
It's not meant to be played that way.
I mean, like, if you actually want to play like competitively, you're gonna get destroyed.
What do you mean competitively? Don't you just wander around and build shit?
No,
Just
like
PvP
there's
stuff.
there's player versus player stuff, and people get really into it. And I don't know, if you try and do that with a controller, you're dead. You're not gonna contribute.
Is that the one when it's just like... You're not controlling an army, right?
No, it's just you.
Is that...
The one where you're controlling the army is just Warcraft.
I want
Got
to
it.
play that.
Got it.
I'd rather play that.
I do too. I have more fun playing that. But they're never going to make another one of those until World of Warcraft is done.
Is this like super popular right now, or is
What? The classic? Oh, yeah. It's
Big time.
super popular.
There's in the game, the way the original one worked was like, I mean, it probably still works this way too, but there's certain quests where you have to kill a specific enemy, and when you do, they're like on a spawn timer, which I don't know, like the old time, it took a long time, probably like,
a couple minutes.
yeah, which is pretty long. Compared to now, you just kill them, and then like a couple seconds goes by, they spawn again. So now, since everyone started like fresh, and they're all basically going through at the same pace, when everyone got to that quest, they had to form like a line, like a courtesy line. And so you take turns killing that person, they respawn, next person walks up, kills them. And I'm talking like 50, 60 people. Now, there's nothing like binding you to this actual line. You can just
It's
go
just
up to
like,
the
this is
front.
completely player driven.
and kill
Like,
'em.
they're deciding to do this.
So, yeah, if you're not a nice person, you just cut all the way to the front and kill them.
Which is like, this is a very old school thing to do things, because like back then stuff like that did happen a lot because you had to work together so much and like actually have to form like relationships with other people to do stuff. Like, lots of stuff happened back then like this, and now it's just kind of cool to see that happen again.
Well, it's a very friendly community then.
Not all the time, but
Depends who you play with.
yeah.
Do they still have the role playing thing on Classic WoW? Do you think the role playing servers?
No, they didn't have that back then.
Oh, okay, thank God. Those
What was the
weirdos.
difference with those?
The role playing is strictly dedicated to. Do people even level up in that, or do they just stick to like the beginning towns?
I think they level up.
Basically,
might
like
actually go.
they are that character. Like it's like a second
LARPing.
life in the video game. So the way they talk in the chat, they talk in like old timey Renaissance
And
way.
they call each other like their character.
They go to a little town called Goldshire. And
So,
they will go up
question.
into a motel room. What?
They call people my,
My
lord.
lord. Yeah, they will say my lord. And
Well, okay, so the Renaissance Fair is canceled then. You can just send Alex there.
Yeah, all right, Alex, you can go there. I don't have to go. I'll just leave you there forever.
My lord, you have to come with us.
I will rather die.
Zach gonna be playing one day, and Alex is gonna get WoW without
But-
you knowing. He's gonna walk up to you, my lord. Oh my god.
Before we began recording, we were talking about favorite locations.
Oh yeah.
And
Right.
Michael saw an article about the best
did.
locations in WoW Classic. And number 1 is probably his most hated place in the entire game. I love the place.
No, but this place is ranked number 1.
Yeah.
What gives?
This
Best
person ranked
What?
number 1, kind of ironically.
Is it?
How do you know?
It could
They
be.
said it.
I don't.
What do you mean? It said it.
The person said they kind of wanted to put it there just because so many people hated it.
I don't know. I think that sounds like genuine love to me.
What were you gonna ask me?
What's it called?
There, yeah.
The Barrens.
And why don't you love it like Zach here?
It's in the name. Bear. Barrens. It's just
There's no
dirt.
bears.
It's dirt and mountains. That's it.
Mountains is beautiful.
No.
It's gold
Mountains of
fields of desert
No,
and stuff.
no.
Golden fields of desert.
There's so much cooler places.
Grand.
There's like
There's
places with,
oases. That's the world.
And your favorite place is the Mirkwood, right?
He loves the place where people go LARPing.
no, that's just that
It's the
one
same
little town.
region.
Yeah.
He loves
I like
that
places
area.
like that. There's a lot more going on in the environment.
Oh.
You know that scene in Lord of the Rings, the second one, where they're fighting all those wargs and shit?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that kind of area, just take away all the grass.
That's
It's
gorgeous.
No.
That's
That's
gorgeous.
nothing.
That's
it's
gorgeous.
just dirt.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
How is that beautiful?
Zach said there's plains and stuff.
Plains, yeah, that's it. But
It's like Rohan.
sand
That's
and dirt.
like America. That's half of America.
It's beautiful.
You hate America.
And this other
Michael?
place is like a forest place, right? That you like.
There's other places, yeah, there's like, yeah, actual forestry and stuff going
Can you
on.
climb the trees?
No.
What's the point?
It looks better.
You got
I
you.
hate it from a visual standpoint.
Nasty ass face.
Yes.
But where do people hang out the most?
Depends who you ask.
Shire. The LARPing place.
People, well, I mean, if you want to say hang out, like either the
Yes.
Human Kingdom or Goldshire, or if
Is
you're on
this-
the Horde.
Is this game like RuneScape?
In what sense?
Well, back in the day, 07, RuneScape was a thing. I played it for
RuneScape looks like it was made by a 10-year-old.
I played a grand total of an hour and a half of RuneScape.
Oh my.
And from what I played, I sucked at it. But it looked pretty cool. You just walk around, everybody's there, hooking up.
From what I've seen, I think even at the time it looked like crap compared to WoW. Huh?
RuneScape?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did look like shit.
Yep. People love
But
it.
that's where people fucking met and went on dates, bro.
People
Yeah,
did that.
well,
in WoW
people
too.
got married in WoW, so
And
suck on
Halo.
that.
Fuck. Why didn't play it that long? Shit.
Oh, maybe you should have stuck with it.
Yeah.
Probably should
Married
have.
by now.
Yeah.
I could have been married.
Kids.
Come on, Alex.
Oh, RuneScape kids.
Rune kids. My little rune babies. There's a story how I met your mother.
Oh, stop.
Oh yeah, no.
Stop it.
I was in the forest. Alone. Just me and a sword.
Alex would LARP as a witch. He'd break the whole
I
system.
know.
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
what-
I'm Geralt of Rivia.
How
much do WoW-
Alex might get kicked
How much
out.
do WoW players hate every other game? They must hate every other game that isn't WoW.
At the time,
The fuck?
I don't know. I feel like there's not many people who are WoW dedicated anymore.
Even back then, like I didn't really meet people who are like, "Oh, you play like Halo or something at the same time." Like they didn't really look down on that.
Okay, cool. They didn't discriminate.
I mean, if you go into the role playing servers, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But like just the average person, I don't think they care.
And you guys ever went to the role playing servers?
No.
No.
Well, I mean, back then they didn't have them, and when I came back, I was like,
Could be badass though.
Calvin wanted to do that.
And it's just
Well,
typing chat,
name
right? It's
drop.
not like voice chat or
Yeah.
anything like that. Well, Z,
You can't
it's
see
just type
Zach's
chat,
face,
right?
but oh my.
It's not voice chat.
I don't know. I think you can do voice chat.
Fuck.
You have to like invite them to a thing. I don't think you can just randomly talk.
a
Otherwise,
party?
like,
I don't
people
know.
just constantly talking.
I've never actually tried doing
Just
it.
game
Like,
chat. Hello.
anytime I played with people, we have other means of communicating, so we just
Yeah.
use that.
Okay.
You know, I don't think there's a way to just start talking out loud to people.
Yeah, that'd be chaotic.
No, yeah.
It'd be awful.
There's too many people.
Well, so it's like Skyrim online.
Sure.
If you're talking about Elder Scrolls Online, It's better than that. Well, I
Better than Elder Scrolls?
think Zach has said he likes Elder Scrolls Online more, but I think he just likes that world more.
No.
I don't know. Okay.
I just functionality wise, Elder Scrolls, like, it works better just because it's a way newer game. Like, it's 10 years newer, so obviously everything's gonna functionality be better.
Yeah.
But I mean, WoW, I think I like, just for the world and everything, I like that more. But
I started playing WoW when I was in like 4th grade though, so close to heart.
yeah,
On the family PC.
Yeah, the one.
yeah,
PC
his whole
we had.
family played.
Well, yeah, Zach. We
Get
weren't
the
all
fuck
crazy
off.
gamers at the time. It was just like my dad. I saw
No,
my
I'm
dad.
just saying all of you played.
Put,
On one,
Like,
you had all the
your
share.
oh
dad-
yeah,
your
well yeah, we
brother,
took
like,
turns.
I-
Well, we're
so
just
you're-
little kids. He's not gonna buy us a whole computer.
I'm not saying that you all shared one. I'm just saying you all played World of Warcraft. That's strange.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
You know what I played? Crush the Castle.
That came out
Would you-
way later.
Would you like kick over kids' sandcastles?
Nah,
I'm
you'd.
talking about the
Boy.
iOS game.
It was on computer. ArmorGames.com.
Oh my,
It was badass.
the good old days of just trying to see which of those sites the school computers would let you go to.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh, fuck
Why
yeah.
are you such a bad person?
Why?
He's the villain.
Wait, how am I a bad person? I played it here.
I don't know. That
Probably got
mustache.
viruses on your
I did.
family computer.
Did.
It's probably why I think when I first met you guys, you just had a computer sitting out there in the hallway that I don't think I'd ever seen it work before. It just sat there for years. I think I asked about it a couple
What
times, and
delinquents
just like,
you
it
are.
doesn't work. It's broken.
It was. It wasn't RuneScape. It was some weird game I was playing, and I also downloaded LimeWire. And
Sabotaged your computer, bro.
and
Pirate Bay.
Crouch.
and FrostWire.
That was Frostwire.
Some guy told me about it.
It's even worse.
Said it worked. Didn't work at all.
You're a bad man.
But yeah.
Yeah, Alex definitely killed your family's
I
computer.
just stay safe on my Xbox. Yeah.
Good times. Want to end the show, Andrew?
What? Oh yeah.
I don't know if he wants to, but
No, you want to do it? For me.
You do it.
Oh my god.
You're so peppy right now.
I'm laughing.
Come on.
come on, you got it. Don't laugh.
Thank you for listening to.
Start over. What? Don't stutter. Don't. Thank you.
Well, I can't stop laughing.
Don't laugh.
Just do it.
Zen.
Okay.
You serious?
Hold on. Don't look at me. Thank you for listening to. No,
No.
I can't do it.
Staring straight at him.
Let's all do it together. A communal
All right,
send
ready?
off.
We'll all do our
I
own.
don't
We
even know
won't
what
agree.
to say.
Just thank
Just
you.
everyone
Goodbye.
do your own. We won't
Okay,
agree.
we'll just talk
once?
over each other.
Yeah, at once.
1, 2, 3.
Thank
Thank you for
everyone
listening to Our
listening.
Friend
Everyone,
Podcast. You can
everyone,
find us on
Podcast.
YouTube,
Podcast.
Spotify,
See you
and Apple
next time.
Podcasts. Bye.
We finished at the same time.
You didn't say shit,
stopped.
Alex.
I thought we were all going to stop and just let him.
I just wanted to mumble over it.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening. We'll see you next week.
What the?